Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your HYPOXiX coach for today, and we have level 1.4 HYPOXiX deep squat. This is very specific to the HYPOXiX method in that we're using specific ground resistance, specific breathography. This is an engaged mobility breathography, and I'll explain in a moment. And our gaze, a lot of things. So let's go over all the components. First of all, if you're working with a HYPOXiX coach and they've suggested any variation on any of the things I'm about to present to you, make sure you follow that because that's here to optimize your program. Otherwise, this is a perfect starting place. So let's start with our feet, a 3-foot stride length. Okay, then turn the feet to the front. We want to train the beginner squat here, sitting down in a chair, because this is going to be the width of our feet when we get in our highest level of this exercise. We're all the way down to the ground in our deep squat. So let's start here, and then let's press the backs of our hands back into our knees. Whole foot tripod is connected to the ground. That's big toe, pinky, heel equally. You're lifting the arches of the feet like there's blueberries in your arches, nice and supported, and you're pressing the knees back as hard as you can. So you're feeling your middle back engaged. You're feeling a gentle stretch on the inner thighs, and you're also pulling your feet gently together. So if the floor was slippery, the feet would pull together like that so that you're activating gently the muscle that you are stretching. So shoulder blades pull together here, and we're finding a nice panoramic view, increasing the activity of that calm, that parasympathetic nervous system by just relaxing our gaze. So you're finding a point on the right, a point on the left, find it, get specific with it, and then take it in. Okay, so now we're in the front of our sit bones. We're not tucked back, the tailbone's not tucked under, but we're a bit forward, in fact, a bit forward more toward our pubic bone so that we're getting that mobility on the inner thighs. This is a level 1 preparation to do a deep squat down on the ground. So we want to make sure that we're adequately mobilizing the areas, our ankles, our inner thighs, in our hips in order to get to that deep squat, and you'll get there just one step at a time. So now here for today, we're going to take one engaged exhale, which you know at this point, if you're in this video, you've went through your breathography baby steps. We blow, we hiss, we soft shish, we loud shish. We loosen the ribbon around the waist over that 8-second engaged exhale, and then we're going into our stacked inhales where we release the pelvic floor, we release the abdominals, everything releases. This is a released mobility. This is engaged mobility breath where we engage and then we release everything on our stacked inhales where we're stacking little sniffs of air through our nostrils, filling our ribs, filling our lungs, and using that air in our lungs to more effectively mobilize the low back, mobilize the ribs. Okay, and for today, we do have 6 stacked inhales in a row. This is getting pretty advanced with the mobility breathography. So press your hands back into your knees, panoramic view. Feet are pulling together, forward on the sit bones. Let's take our breath cycles. We have 4 breath cycles in a row, 1 engaged exhale, 6 stacked inhales, rinse, repeat 4 times in a row. Let's take it in 3, 2, 1, big inhale, and blow. Loosen your ribbon, stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, this is what you guys get for being in the live. I need to rewind it for a moment. This is going to be an edit because I realized that I didn't come off the chair on the soft shish and the loud shish. So I'm going to take it from. It's fine when I say so now. Let's take it. I'll just say so now. Let's practice our breath cycle for today. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. So now let's practice our breath cycle for today before we integrate it into the movement. So we're going to take that 1 engaged exhale, loosening the ribbon around the waist, and then take our 6 stacked inhales, little sniffs of air through the nostrils, filling our lungs, filling our ribs. Let's take it. Big inhale, and blow. Loosen the ribbon, 6 stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rinse, repeat 4 times in a row. Now, something that we're going to add on in this level 1 exercise is we're going to try to come off the chair on the soft shish and the loud shish and stay hovering off the chair on our breath, on those sniffs of air into our stacked inhales in the lungs. Now, we're doing that because we're creating a level of endurance in the legs while we're stretching those muscles, and that is the most effective strategy to be able to effectively get to a deep squat on the ground because we need endurance in our musculature to be able to hold that deep squat position. So on the soft shish and loud shish of your engaged exhale, you're going to come up off the seat just an inch or two and then hold up on your sniffs of air. So blow, hiss, shish, soft shish, loud shish, and then you're not going to move in the pelvis. You're not going to move in the ribs as you release the pelvic floor and release the abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you come back down and you continuously push back on those knees. So you're mobilizing the inner thighs as you go through this strength mobility exercise. Okay, deep squat. Let's hit it. Big inhale and bluff. Loosen your ribbons. 6 stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and bluff. 6 stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Released. 5 and 6, and bluff. Forward on the sit bones. Push those knees back. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and blow. Last set. Driving through the heels. Push those knees back. Stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Great job. You're finished.